Oh, the horrors! We have been lied to! You see, my viewers, prior to the release of Floor 2, this strange, secret vine-covered door appeared in Room 99. But unfortunately, shears weren't implemented into the game yet, so we couldn't cut the vines and open the door. However, the developers said we would finally know what the door was for in the next update. And when Floor 2 came around, we got the shears, but the door was removed and replaced by an even bigger door! One which lacked vines, meaning it still couldn't be opened. To this day, we don't know what the door will be used for. We were tricked and bamboozled out of this crucial information, despite being told we would know by now. However, I don't blame the devs, as making the game takes a while. But fear not, people, as I am here to provide you the information which you desperately craved. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. You see, when Floor 2 was released, a large secret door was added to Room 99, which is the final section of the greenhouse in the game. The purpose of this door is currently marked as unfinished content, meaning that as of now it doesn't do anything. However, in this video, we'll be analyzing all of the clues there are around this door, and I'll be revealing the implications and information I've derived from those clues. So, with all of that being said, let's begin. Alright, so the first thing I want to go over is the physical proof we have that this door is important at all, and it isn't just a decoration for Room 99. For one, we already have a message from the developers implying that it will have some greater purpose. But by digging through the files of the game, we can find other evidence to prove that it is more than just a decoration. For example, given how the door itself is made up of a left and right side, meaning it isn't just one single model, but rather two, it could theoretically be programmed to open like any normal door would. Additionally, the version of the door prior to the Floor 2 release actually had disabled functions that, when enabled, revealed that the vines on it could have been cut, likely with the shears, meaning there would be already plans for players to unlock it. However, something interesting is that although the old version of the door had nothing built behind it, as after all it was unfinished, the new version actually has a room behind the door, albeit it currently serves no purpose. But we can look at what is in this room to potentially figure out what its future functionality may be. Okay, so this is what is behind the Room 99 door. It is a small hallway containing two tool shed closets, a table that grows various different flowers, and a boarded up door at the end. Pretty much typical stuff you'd find in the greenhouse. Now, at face value, this room doesn't seem like it could tell us a lot, but if you dig a little deeper, you can actually find some pretty interesting things. For example, did you notice these strange metal things on the floor? To a normal person, these may just seem like pointless decorations for the room, but if we take a look at the game files, we can find something very intriguing about them. Apparently, these are minecart rails, and looking back at them with this knowledge, they definitely do appear to be so. Now, one obvious explanation for why minecart rails appear in the greenhouse of all places is that Room 100, aka the entrance to the mines, is located right next to this room. So it's possible these rails were stored in this room. However, another more intriguing idea I had is what if this room is directly connected or related to the mines, and these rails are a way of conveying that information. Remember that boarded up door at the end of the hallway? Well, it's likely we'll be able to enter it once the content planned for this massive door actually gets implemented, but we don't have any clue of what it may lead to. However, given that minecart rails appear in the same room as this door, it's possible it could lead to the mines. One idea I had, albeit it is unlikely, is what if this door acted as a sort of shortcut to a different part of Floor 2? For example, instead of completing Room 100 and going to the first room of the mines, you could go through the Room 99 door and automatically get transported to the nest? Naturally, there would need to be some catches with this feature, such as how the shortcut would only be available for those who already completed the mines, and using it would decrease the overall rewards you'd get at the end of the run, but it still could work. Now, although that just sounds like a bunch of speculation, there is one other piece of evidence which could support this claim. Essentially, if we enabled all of the disabled UI for the ending screen of the game, among other interesting upcoming features, we are also revealed something known as a skip penalty. This feature would decrease the amount of knobs you gain at the end of a run for skipping something, but this something is currently unknown. However, what if the skip penalty was the punishment for skipping various sections of the mines by taking the supposed Room 99 shortcut? It would make sense, as there would need to be some sort of punishment for essentially removing half of the rooms you need to go through, or something like that by taking the shortcut. Now, although that is a pretty decent theory, at least in my eyes, for what this giant door could lead to, there is one other more likely possibility, and that is that it is the entrance to the garden subfloor. You see, we've known for a while that a new subfloor is going to be added in one of the next updates, and based on leaks, it appears to be themed around a garden. Now, given how it's likely the subfloor would function like the rooms, where its entrance would be hidden somewhere in the game rather than being accessible in the lobby, there are 3 current locations in the game that are likely to harbor the entrance to it. The first is the nest in the mines, which isn't relevant to the video specifically, but the other 2 locations would be underneath the courtyard statue or the Room 99 door. Both of these locations are not only related to plant life, which is what the whole subfloor is theorized to be themed around, but they are also both unfinished pieces of content, meaning there is roughly an equal chance for either one of them to be the subfloor's entrance, and the other to have its own purpose. So with this in mind, it could be possible that in a future update, this boarded up door in Room 99 would be replaced with the entrance to the garden subfloor, and several items would need to be utilized in order to open it, such as the skeleton key and maybe the shears. So, to summarize, based on the little evidence we have so far, it's possible that the Room 99 door's function would either be to serve as a shortcut which allows you to more easily traverse the game with the penalty of fewer rewards at the end of a run, or it could be the entrance to the garden subfloor. Now, given how its pre-Floor 2 version was planned to require shears to access, it's possible that shears would also be needed to access the new version once it becomes fully finished. But luckily, we are able to obtain shears for free in the courtyard. But yeah, that was basically it. So, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are over this door, and with all of that being said, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.